Kristi Noem wasn't fired. She was promoted and needed for the next phase of the Board of Peace. Things have changed quite a bit since my last post on this. What looked like a pretty significant setback now looks like an expansion, one that was to be expected. As I said before, Indonesia was supposed to provide the largest portion of troops for the Board of Peace's International Stabilization Force. They're now on the verge of completely backing out because of the war with Iran. They're a Muslim country and are concerned with being seen as supporting what's happening. And they've backed out of their 8,000 troop commitment. Then comes Plan B, the Shield of the Americas. Not that it wasn't already planned, but they're using this to fill the need. This is where Kristi Noem comes into play. Trump needs her to essentially be an account manager for these countries involved and work to get more included. A very powerful sales position. She'll be focused on migration and anti-cartel issues, but more importantly, these are being included in the scope of the stabilization force, which was supposed to be limited to Gaza. This is now a private military force to protect the Americas or anything else they want to. And they're already set to help with the blockades of both Cuba and Venezuela. I would imagine because Trump will need those resources abroad. The Indonesian troop gap will be filled and then some by Trump's best Latin American dictator buddies, Argentina, El Salvador, and Ecuador to start. Trump is also asking Congress for $50 billion in supplemental to the Board of Peace for what it's calling the war effort. Go back and watch my other videos to see how they've used crypto and stablecoin, Trump stablecoin, to be able to move money quietly, because that's what this is. This will allow them to pay countries and contractors for a private army. Kristi Noem and the Board of Peace are building a corporate military model and a private UN. And we'll probably never know how much she's getting paid, as this is a public international organization with immunity. Now, it should also be noted that there might be some desperation in this on the part of Trump, as he knows he probably won't have our allies with us, our traditional allies with us in this war against Iran. And so he needs more support. Either way, though, this is a big expansion. As usual, I don't really understand how the media is covering all this. They have access to the same information that you and I do, but they seem to just be covering it chaotically, like everything is a surprise. But I would imagine that's probably just our corporate overlords trying to keep us confused. But there is a clear path and intention to all this. Make no mistake. Trump is expanding his empire, if you will, and the Board of Peace is central to all of it.